Tonight, a driver and a 2-year-old child are in the hospital after a reckless driving crash in Monona.
New video obtained by 27 News shows the moments an officer pulled up to the scene.
31, I have people in the car, a kid in the back, I'm sure the driver.
Video from the officer's dashboard camera shows smoke coming from the front of the car and the damaged back end. Police say it all started when people saw the car going 60 miles an hour on Monona Drive. They say he turned onto Nichols Drive, lost control, hit a fire hydrant, a utility pole, and a tree. New at 10, Grace Alch has you covered on the neighbors shaken by the crash and how police hope to handle reckless driving.
31, looks like I got a driver inside unconscious.
A 25-year-old driver with a 2-year-old in the back seat crashed in the yard of the Monona home Wednesday. Neighbors say they were shocked.
This is a really quiet, kid-friendly neighborhood. Nothing like this ever happens around here.
Summer Espy lives just a block away from the site of the crash with her 9-year-old daughter.
Every now and then you'll see someone flying, but usually the only cars that we see flying are police when they're leaving, to go somewhere.
Monona police say an officer spotted the driver, Joel Rodriguez, going about 60 miles per hour on Monona Drive. They say the driver started down the wrong side of the road before turning onto Nichols Drive.
The vehicle involved in this crash was several blocks away and had already driven against traffic and had turned onto Nichols Road. So this certainly wasn't a pursuit. The officer was simply trying to get to the point where he can initiate a traffic stop.
By the time the police caught up to the driver, he had already crashed.
That's what scares me is, you only have an incident if a car's going 70 miles an hour. And it really could have been worse. I'm just really glad that everybody is okay.
Rodriguez and the 2-year-old in the back seat were taken to the hospital for serious but non-fatal injuries. Authorities say Rodriguez recently got out of prison for a felony murder conviction. He was party to a crime that led to a Rock County killing in 2016.
Let me be the first to say I'm all for second chances. I'm all for third chances. But when you're talking about somebody who's currently on parole for felony murder, that's going to raise some concerns, and as it should for several members of the community.
Cheney says there was enough evidence at the scene for the Monona police to refer charges to the district attorney's office for reckless driving causing great bodily harm. For Monona neighbors, Cheney says it's important for families to work with police by educating themselves on safety and always being aware of their surroundings.